Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be creating an Indian Rhinoceros habitat in Planet Zoo in the Eco Project. Let's get straight into it. So everybody, we are into the time lapse. So we are building the Indian Rhinoceros habitat. I know in my last episode I did say that we were going to be building the white rhinoceros because I gave you guys a clue. I gave you the first word of the animal was the white. And it was meant to be the white rhinoceros, but I realised that I don't have the Africa DLC. So I am going to be getting it probably like today or something, because I can get them really cheap on Instant Gaming, which is not the sponsor of our video. There is no sponsor of our video. It's just I just love that site. Go check it out, it's amazing. So yeah, I realised I didn't have the Africa DLC, which has the white rhinoceros in, so I'm going to try and get that, and we might be able to replace it with the white rhinoceros, because ideally I want all the animals to be African, and then I'll start branching out to just the animals I want to do, because, I mean, I want it to be a big zoo and there's not that many African animals. But, yeah. We can't fill the whole entire map with only African animals. It's just not possible unless we made the habitats like 5 acres each, so it's just not like, yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited for this, and it turned out really nicely. As you guys can probably see by the intro cinematic, it looks absolutely stunning. And yeah, where was I? I think I was like somewhere saying something, but yeah, just adding a path around. Yeah, I decided to go with the faux rocks, trying to recolour them here, just kind of making them a bit desaturated, but I think I ended up just going with the normal faux rocks. But here I am placing these in. I line them all around the kind of base of this raised path. And yeah, it looks really nice. I just like make a little section then duplicate it. That's the best thing about having a copy and paste tool. You can, yeah, here I am just duplicating it. And it doesn't even look that like repetitive because they're rocks. I mean, rocks change in like the sunlight, and if they're in shadows, they change how they kind of look and things. I'm just duplicating these more. There's going to be a lot of duplicating. Yeah, I think I might take a second whilst I'm duplicating these rocks just to say how thankful I am for my last video at the time. So I just uploaded the first video of this series, so I'm quite far ahead right now, and I'm already doing the voiceover for this. But I just uploaded the first episode as of doing this, and wait, no, not the first. Well, yeah, I've just uploaded that, but like, I have uploaded that. Oh, God. Excuse me, guys. It's been a tiring day. Let me get there. What am I saying? The capybara enclosure I made, which isn't in this series, has already got, and it was only like 5 days ago, it's already got about 60 views. So that's really good. It's probably my fastest growing video on the channel, and I'm really thankful for the great support. And there's been a really nice comment, and yeah, it's just made me so happy that people are actually watching my videos and liking them and things like that. It's just lovely. I never thought I was ever gonna kind of get like anything more than 100 views, and I've already got that on my first ever video. Which was a big shock for me when I found out it had more than 100 views. It's insane. But yeah, I just never thought I'd really get this far. I thought I'd be like kind of just like 10 views each episode for years and stuff. But you do actually grow a lot faster than I expected on YouTube, in fairness, so, you know, win-win. Anyway, I've banged on for so long about that and mixing my words up. I've done all of the rocks around the outside, and I'm actually making the hard shelter. And this hard shelter turned out really, really nicely. So yeah, I wanted to go with that kind of modern aesthetic. And it's got a bit of kind of like a, yeah, it's got a bit of a look to it. It just looks kind of really, really quite slick. And I like the kind of diagonals at the top going down. And then I'm just popping some plants on there. Also, something I am going to do off camera probably is I'm going to add solar panels to every single building in this park, just because I feel like, because it's obviously like eco, hence the name Eco Project, it what do you call it? It springs solar panels. It just like, it makes you think solar panels is eco, you know, eco-friendly. So I'm probably going to put solar panels on every building in here, so to make it kind of look a bit more electric and eco. Said eco a lot of times, but yeah, just did the top of that building with a load of kind of grass, different types of grass and things like that. Looks really, really nice. And I'm using this kind of darker wood to make a base for a sign that I'm going to put the Indian Rhino on. You'll see me put the white rhino on first, but then I realised that it was when I tried to put the rhinos in, I realised that it was only in the Africa pack and they didn't have it in the base game, so you'll see me put the white rhino on there. But yeah, didn't make the final cut, so I ended up having to change it all to Indian. Just adding some kind of decals, and images and things up there. Some leaves and things. Looks quite nice. And then here's me adding that text. This building did turn out really, really nice, and I'm really happy with what it looks like. Just adding a bit of a trim underneath, make it look quite nice and slick. I'm just not sure what I'm doing with the camera there. I was trying to get underneath to select them, but it wouldn't work. Saving the game there. And yeah, I kind of made it was very glassy, this building. I decided to kind of put glass in between those bits, and then on the bottom kind of put a little entranceway for the rhinos to get into their hard shelter. And at first I thought I made it a bit too small, but it is actually kind of perfect size for the rhinos. I kind of underestimated how small the rhinos were. They look so much smaller in game than they do. Like when you think about them, you think of them as like big things. I mean, they're really, really big, but like when you see them in the game, you kind of just like, oh, it's not as big as I thought they were. You kind of imagine them as like colossal beasts, but they're not. They're quite graceful, actually. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, I think you guys can hear that. No, I don't know. Sorry, there was a guy revving his engine outside. Anyway, I am just... Oh, that is really annoying. Will you stop revving your engine? my word. Right. Yeah, just adding these kind of little window bits. And then adding a concrete base underneath. In now. It looks really, really nice once it's done. Unfortunately, the weird thing happens with the glass, but it actually looks kind of cool. It made a bit of a cross. It was quite cool, actually. But I would have liked it if it was pure glass, but, you know, who cares? So, adding that glass at the top, and it does look really nice. I spent a very long time on this hard shelter. I end up adding these kind of like the leaf bits on the sides as well to make it kind of equaled out, because I didn't want to add any more glass panes because it would have looked a bit weird. So yeah, I decided to put that there, and then those kind of, yeah, those grass bits. And kind of in those crevices makes it look really quite nice. I did experiment with putting some LEDs there, but just decided not to. Talking about lights, I do need to put more lights in this park. It's lackluster with lights at the moment. So, yeah. I gotta just do a little swing round on off camera and add a load of benches and bins and stuff. Might do that last episode of the series, just like go around and fill gaps and do all that random stuff. Trying to select that bit. This took a while, trying to select all of the little pieces and then duplicating it over to the other side, just because, like, why not? And it was probably easier. It probably would have taken longer if I were to try and duplicate it all over singly, but who cares? Yeah. So worth the hassle, but yeah. Here's me copying that over. Yeah, it looks really nice. I do love this hard shelter, and yeah, the nature on the outside looks really, really nice as well. So yeah, not sure what I'm doing there, just pausing there. Here I am adding some rocks in, kind of filling that little kind of bit there in, and then filling that kind of back in, and then I'll put some buffalo grass down here, kind of blend it in a bit more. The habitat gate does end up going down in the back of that, so yeah, with some stupidly steep steps, which I'm surprised even went in there. Here I am trying to put the habitat gate in. I tried to put it underneath, but it doesn't really work, so it ends up actually attaching to the top, and I was quite surprised that it attached to the top. So yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yep. And then here I am adding the habitat gate. I'm surprised that those stairs went in. It's very steep stairs. I think it might have been on. Sorry, that was my notifications, guys. I think it might have been on the yeah, kind of brim of the steps. But yeah, just adding those null barriers in now. You don't have to be very kind of precise with null barriers. I'm pretty precise, but that's just because I got like OCD or something. Don't even know at this point. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I do like to have everything kind of looking nice and up to my standards. Otherwise I can get a bit like, I'll think about it off camera. I'll just be like, I want to fix that, but I know it's going to take a really long time. So yeah, here's me just kind of adding it so that they don't walk through the walls. I don't think you even have to do that, but I did just to make sure I didn't want them walking through the walls. So adding a little kind of trim up there, make it look a bit nicer. I was going to add a sign. Yeah, I do end up adding a sign saying staff only. So yeah. So apologies, this is such a long time lapse. This is at 7 times speed, and I didn't know 8 times speed actually. I didn't really want to speed up this much, but at 5 times speed it would have been an hour, and I'm not talking for an hour. I'm just not doing it. So yeah, here's me adding in their kind of habitat things in their hard shelter, adding some of that bedding and things like that, and the all of the kind of food stuff and a bit of enrichment and things. Not sure what I'm doing here, just sitting there. Adding some conservation pieces, making it look a bit nicer. Yeah, ends up looking quite nice. I do like to kind of decorate the habitats for these for the animals, just because, you know, I'm sure the animals appreciate a bit of decoration. Sure they want their habitat to be nice and cozy. Here's me adding that bedding. Had a bit of a problem with it kind of raising the ground up, but I got there in the end. Adding some enrichment and things like that. So yeah, here's where I get into all of the nature. This is my favourite part. I love doing nature, it's amazing. I'm doing a moat down here. And I feel like the moat, it really kind of, yeah, it really sells the point. So yeah, just doing some more terrain variations, because I tend to lack in terrain variations with my habitats. Tend to not do much terrain, but I thought for this one, because it's such a big, nice, broad habitat for the rhinos, thought I'd do that. Adding a load of buffalo grass. Sorry. Oh, yeah, tons of buffalo grass, tons of nature. Yeah. I end up making like a little kind of patch and then just duplicating it everywhere. And it works really nicely. I recommend doing that, just putting down a load of nature in a little patch and then duplicating it everywhere, and it just makes it look so nice. It doesn't look like it's been repeated because it's nature. Here you go. Here's what I do. I just kind of repeat it everywhere. I think I honestly put a bit too much in, but you know, who cares? Nature's nature. It looks nice. As long as it looks nice and you're happy with it, then that's fine, isn't it? That is fine. Adding some reeds down here. Yeah, the moat does look really, really nice. And it kind of, yeah, it really sells the habitat point. Yeah, I go a bit much on reeds at the start. I end up adding it all around, but then realise, wait, that's way too many reeds. So I put a bit too many in, and then kind of lower it down a bit and add a bit less around some parts. But there's still a lot of nature and reeds and things. But the nature took like a solid 2 or 3 hours. Or maybe not that long, probably like an hour and a half or something. An hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. And then I'm just adding some buffalo grass to kind of fade all of this out. Make it look like it's less kind of copy and pasted. Randomising a bit. Fading it out. Yeah. I did want to add something around that kind of moat bit because it was a bit kind of jagged, but I couldn't find anything. I probably should have smoothed out before I put the water in, but who cares, you know? Who cares? Just adding some trees in here. Oh, no, never mind. Onto fencing. Oh, back to trees. Yeah, I did forget trees at first, and then I went, oh, I need some trees. So, yeah, I decided to put some trees. Well, in fairness, my dad did say that I needed some trees. So. That's pretty much it for the nature. I'm doing some rocks around the outside just to kind of blend it in with the grasslands a bit more, so it's not such an abrupt kind of man-made decision. It's almost like it was made and then they put kind of a path on it, like a quarry or something maybe, and then they've kind of excavated it. That's my phone again. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of notifications. I recording for a while, so yeah, still got like 15 minutes left. So yeah, a lot of that's just going to be fencing. So yeah, doing a load of buffalo grass. Kind of blending it in with the grasslands a bit more now. Here I am trying to add some fences. I think I end up making my own with some mesh and things. I try putting this in and all that. I try lots of different things, but none of them really work at first. But then I managed to kind of get something that worked and that I liked. And that's all you got to really do. You just got to experiment and keep going with stuff until you find something that you really like, and then just go with that. And that's that. And then you got something that you really like and beautiful. So yeah, just keep experimenting, even if it takes days, sometimes even weeks. I wouldn't say months. That's just a bit absurd. But just keep it. Well, it depends how big your project is, really. But yeah. Just keep experimenting with everything, and then you will get there one day. So yeah, end up making my own fences out of kind of little mesh bits to stop the not gorillas. Where am I getting that from? To stop the what are they called? Rhinos. Stop the rhinos from getting out. So yeah, ends up looking really, really nice, I think. I basically layer this fence the whole entire way around, and it looks really, really nice. Kind of fits in with that modern aesthetic we got going in the park. A bit hard around these corners because I was trying to kind of get them to link up properly, but I think I end up putting pillars over them, so that gets all sorted out. And yeah, just adding more of these fences. It's a lot of fencing from here on now, so there might be a bit more music in between and pauses and things and all of that, because there's not really much to talk about. But yeah, I will go ahead and say and give you a clue for the next animal, and don't worry, I will get this clue right, unlike last time. So there are a couple animals in Planet Zoo which begin with common, and it's one of those animals. That's the one clue I'm going to give you. It's one of those animals that begins with common. And a tip: it is African. It is African. It is in the base game, and it begins with common. There are your clues. You can comment down below what you guys think the animal is, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy next episode, because it's going to be a great one. It's quite a small animal too. So 2 clues there for you. Small, and it begins with common. Comment down below what you guys think it's going to be, and yeah. It's going to be a great episode. It's going to be hopefully a bit of a smaller one, just because I'll either speed it up a bit more if it's still quite long, or I will just make it a smaller habitat and make it a smaller build, and I can actually have like a 10-15 minute time lapse instead of 30, because the last couple have been quite big time lapses. So the first one was 30 minutes, and can't remember what the second one was. I think it was a bit shorter, but this one's been 30 minutes again as well. So yeah, luckily we've only got about 10 minutes left. So yeah, that is good. Just experimenting with the pillars here, adding all those pillars around, making sure that it looks nice. And then I'm kind of experimenting with different fence types around there. Here's where I make those fences. Custom fences with some mesh and some conservation pieces, and then I kind of just line them out around that more curvy bit, just because it's quite hard to line those other ones with the those other longer fences on here. So just doing it with a bit of a smaller fence. It allows for a bit more of a view as well, which is all that we want for our guests here at the Eco Project. A lovely view, because it means that like the outside bit, kind of that bit protecting from the rhinos getting up to the humans, is kind of gone, which we don't. Yeah, just pretend that the moat's bigger here or something so they can't get across. I don't know, but so yeah, it's a bit better for the view. Had a bit of trouble with this corner, but managed to get there in the end. Didn't really pay too much attention to it, but it looks fine as it is. Just adding those pillars again all the way around, hiding those ugly corners with the fences. So yeah, that's the majority of the habitat done. And really now it's just all this outside stuff. So yeah, we'll do a bit of a kind of a planter, just checking on those rhinos, not sure why. No, not rhinos, oh my gosh, zebras. I think I was checking to see if they could get pregnant or not. I wanted them to get pregnant so that we could have babies. Offspring in the park, that'd be really cute. But yeah, just adding these kind of rocks and things, making sure that it looks quite nice and kind of aligns with the stairs. And I'm creating a bit of a planter kind of basin area here, blending it all in with the nature. Experimenting with a new type of editing for these time lapses, so this is the first time I'm doing it in this episode. It's a voiceover with gaps in between, and then I raise the background music. So I've not been doing background music, but I'm going to try and do background music low when I'm talking, and then it will rise when I'm not talking in those gaps. And I think it probably works a lot better. It's harder to edit, but you know, I only spend about an hour or two editing now, so I kind of want to spend a bit more time editing the video and making it look a bit nicer for the final cut, so you guys can enjoy my videos a bit more. I think that's kind of worth the more time, but yeah, just kind of copying that bar chart pattern from the entrance into this bit, just for a bit more repetition, make it look a bit more kind of, yeah, like the other parts of the zoo. So yeah, adding those fences here, making sure that it looks very nice and clean and modern, and yeah. This bit doesn't take too long, and then it's near to the end of the time lapse really. We've got about 7 minutes left. So yeah. I do hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I've put so much time and effort into it, so I really hope you guys are. And I've had some really nice comments back, so it's really nice to see that you guys are engaging in the series. But yeah, adding a bit more of that kind of bar chart pattern all along as fences, representing kind of barriers to stop them jumping off and hurting themselves, because people can be wollies sometimes. Just adding those pillars, making sure that it looks nice and clean, no gaps and things. Do love these concrete pillars, look really, really nice. So yeah, Share your guys' comments down in the bottom. Just share kind of if you think if there's any tips I could use when building. If you want to know how things are done, I can always make videos and things. I am planning on doing a bit of a tutorial series sooner or later on the channel. So those of you who want to learn a bit more about Planet Zoo and how to build like I do and how to build like other YouTubers do, then go and check them out when I make them. Probably won't be until kind of next year or something, but yeah, just adding this kind of sign here. Again, I've added white on there, but I do change it to Indian because obviously it is the Indian Rhinoceros. I mean, I could have just kind of said that it was the white one, but I didn't really want to, you know, I might change it back, but I didn't want to kind of have to kind of say that it, like, lie and say, oh, it's definitely the white rhinoceros even though it's the Indian one, because I do care about, you know, telling the truth and to them, because I expect there's probably some people watching this video who are really quite good at identifying animals, and they'll probably be able to say, actually no, that's an Indian one, you got it wrong. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I lied. I didn't really want to do that. So yeah, just adding these kind of pillars round to support this sign. I think it looks quite nice. Adding the at the top, kind of almost sitting upon the white word, and loads of buffalo grass, loads of nature, making it look really, really nice. And then I experiment with adding a kind of like tree protector. If you've ever seen it at different habitats, they kind of have kind of protectors with big animals like lions and yeah, just big ones, and like giraffes and things. They'll sometimes have or violent animals, they'll sometimes have these kind of guards to stop them from scratching the trees. Just adding that tree there, raising that up. Looks really, really nice. Just kind of blending it in, really, making it all kind of, yeah, blend in. And then I'm searching here for the Indian rhinoceros, and I'm just like, what? Where's the Indian rhinoceros? Oh, sorry, where's the white rhinoceros? And I then realised, oh, they only got the Indian, so I have to change that text to the Indian. But it doesn't take too long, so yeah, doesn't take too long. Yeah, we've got about 3 minutes left of the time lapse, so I'll start saying my bye-byes now. I do really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been an absolute blast to film. It's been a very long time filming, but you know, practice makes perfect. So yeah, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Again, it's been an absolute blast to make, and there'll hopefully be many more videos in this series to come. I'm going to try and get as many out as possible before the release of Planet Zoo 2, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more of my content. And yeah, maybe drop a comment down below, and yeah, make sure they're nice comments. Just I don't really want any inappropriate comments or anything in the comment section. Try and keep it as friendly as possible. I mean, obviously, if you have something to flag me up on that, you know, I might want to change for different habitats, just say it in a polite way, and I'll happily go and change it and kind of, yeah. But yeah, I do hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I've said it very, very a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll let the rest of the time lapse run and the cinematics at the end. Hope you guys really enjoyed. See you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.